Здоров'я, дорогі друзі! Сьогодні ми на полях ПАРЄ працюємо разом з українською делегацією. Зараз відбувається Захід в Україні. Другоденна тема. Сьогодні була тема Криму, темряві та Криму. Зараз виступаємо делегація Марія Мізинцева про ту ситуацію, яка сьогодні відбувається в Україні, коли губляють видні міста по всій країні.
No statement that will release this pain or will try to show how painful it is for all of us. Regardless of that, we are here, and I will focus on something that the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe has done and is able still to do in the future. Point number one is something very, very simple. The unprovoked war of Russia against Ukraine, which started from the illegal attempt of annexation of Crimean Peninsula, was decided back in March 2014, was the illegal referenda, not
та
referendum,
Кримська
which we
платформа.
have been witnessing in 4 regions of Ukraine
Ми
quite
проводимо
recently.
захід
And
в
it
стінах
has to
ПАРЄ.
stop with Crimea as
Бачите, тут
well.
присутні парламентарі зі всіх 46 країн Ради Європи. Голова представництва, офіційне представництво в парламентській асамблеї Ради Європи, Борис Іванович Тарасюк, Марія Мізинцева, Євгенія Кравчук. Зараз виступає Марія Мізинцева.
Which was misinterpreted by Russia, saying that Russians are also the indigenous people of Ukraine. Well, they have to learn international law, and we will teach them a lesson. Colleagues, back in recent sessions of the PACE, we have proposed a small but very important amendment on international treaty.
Є представники Азова, як ви бачите, пан Сергій, який отримав поранення, йому взяти в полон, звільнений. Також дружини полонених азовців, які сьогодні будуть виступати на політичних групах щодо ситуації, яка страшна ситуація, яка склалася сьогодні з нашими полоненими, які отримують в нелюдських умовах, з якими знущаються, катують. І сьогодні кожна з політичних груп ПАРЄ почує ці страшні історії і заклад до дій.
We highly salute and very thankful for those members who are also present right now here of the Parliamentary Assembly who joined the Crimean platform last year. And actually, colleagues, you were the last ones who saw with your own eyes and who stepped on the soil of the demarcation line before the peninsula Crimea and the temporary occupied area of the Kherson region. Colleagues, we highly salute also the resolution that was passed in 2021, not without your support, of course, and it was highly on demand, but not very clear for the decision to be taken in the first place. So we had to fight to put it in the agenda of this Council of Europe. I think it is very clear today that Crimea is Ukraine, and this is out of question. We have to promote the fact that we have items on the agenda and we have instruments which we can use for this fight. The fight of diplomacy is not less important than the fight of the military, and we are highly thankful that you join these efforts and forces with us. I would like to pay a tribute for every Ukrainian, every Crimean Tatar who is now in prison, who cannot hear our words, but he and she can hear that our efforts and our mission is with them. And as we saw today, the Havel Prize nominee granted to our friend Mr. Karamurza, who's also in prison, but also there are so many Crimean Tatars and Crimean citizens who are Ukrainians who are waiting for the release. In these efforts, colleagues, my last point to call is to join the efforts on the release of all political prisoners and war prisoners which Russia is captured by misusing the Geneva Convention, and call on International Red Cross for more efforts, to call for UN for more efforts, and to the Council of Europe for more joint efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your strong welcoming words. A further member of the Ukrainian delegation to PACE is Evgenia Kravchuk, member of the Committee on Equality, Non-Discrimination
Thank you, dear Elise. I am grateful for all of you coming to this event. And the name of this event might be, very sad, Crimea in darkness. But we need to remember that the darkest night is before the dawn. And believe us, we have not been closer to liberation of Crimea than we are here now, 8 years later. Today you will hear the personal stories. Now in this room we have also together with us our defenders and the families of our defenders from Azovstal. They are also captives in Russian prisons. As Nariman Jilalov, who was on Crimean platform just last year, and he was in prison just for coming to Crimean platform, just to say that Crimea is Ukraine. You will hear the story of his wife. And I'm sure, as my colleague said, that it has to be, to end with Crimea. Crimea was a starting point in 2014 when, very sad, the world turned a blind eye on this illegal annexation, and Putin decided he can go and step further. We have to be brave. Ukrainians are brave right now, and the whole civilized world has to be brave to make sure that Ukraine wins in this war. Ukraine restores its territorial integrity together with Crimean Peninsula, and bringing people
Друзі,
who
для
have
тих,
to
хто
leave
доєднався,
Crimea right now
ще раз
back
хочу
to their
наголосити,
homes.
що це сайт
I would
івент з
like to
приводу
ask you not to forget
Крим,
about the topic of
темряві,
Crimea, and of course
з приводу
we're
України, де
probably
зібралися
some of you
українська
that have
делегація, представники 46 країн Ради
for the first
Європи,
parliamentary
де
Crimean
висвітлюється
platform,
ситуація
speaking
України,
more about
ситуація
human
агресії,
rights,
війни
about
Росії в Україні.
people
Тут
who
також
they
є
suffer
представники
in
родин азовців, які
So
сьогодні
again, I'm
будуть виступати
grateful for
на
your
платформі
support.
на
And
майданчику
the last but
Парламентської
not
асамблеї
least,
Ради Європи,
we need to make sure
розказувати
that
про
right now,
порушення
we
прав
see
їх
the
рідних,
people that
про
are in prison.
тортури,
We
про
need to make
знущання,
sure that those
про порушення всіх статей Женевської конвенції та всіх статей
will
міжнародного
end up
права.
at international
Зараз виступає
tribunal. And only
Євгенія
then
Кравчук
we will see that
щодо питань
justice
Криму.
can win. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, live online, we hear from ZMINA, permanent representative of the President of Ukraine in the Autonomous Republic of Crimea. She will tell us about how it is to work from exile and on recent trends